So today we are going to talk about food allergens. This is important because it is a legal requirement for all food handlers to be aware of the allergens in food. You will be tested on your knowledge. So, what do food handlers need to know? You must receive training. You must know what a food allergy is and what a food intolerance is. Symptoms of a food allergy. What is anaphylactic shock? Food labels. The 14 types of allergens under EU law. And communication with the customer and how you do it here in the hotel. Best practice on how to manage our food allergens and first aid tips. Now we are going to talk about food allergy intolerances in the catering industry. 3 in every 100 people of the population suffer from a food allergy. The effects can be mild discomfort to life-threatening. You must be trained to increase your awareness and knowledge of this issue. Since the 1950s, allergens-related incidences are on the rise, with peanut allergies being the most fatal. EU legislation was introduced and recognized 14 types of food allergens. In the hospitality industry, we are responsible to control food allergens on the premises. What is a food allergy? Put simply, it is a hypersensitivity to the proteins in food. These proteins are known as allergens. Examples are a reaction to eggs, soya, peanuts, gluten, shellfish, and the symptoms can vary, like throat tightness, hives, and a belly pain. What is a food intolerance? It is an abnormal reaction to the food item that does not trigger the immune system. For example, sulfites and lactose. It is limited to the digestive problems, but generally it is not life-threatening. The symptoms can be nausea, gas, headache, and diarrhea. So, allergy versus food intolerance. Both are a hypersensitive reaction to food. A food allergy affects an immune response. For a food intolerance, there is a non-immune response. What are the symptoms? It depends on the food involved and the sensitivity of the individual. Lactose intolerance is a much different intolerance to shellfish allergy. It can appear immediate or take several hours to manifest. It ranges to irritation to life-threatening anaphylactic shock. It may affect skin and oral cavity, dry or tight respiratory tract, and itchy eyes. You should not give a guest medical advice or alter your own diet unless medical advice is sought. What is anaphylactic shock? This is the adverse reaction to a protein in a food. It is life-threatening. For example, for a peanut allergy, this begins in the mouth, making it dry and have hives. The throat will start to close within minutes of ingestion. The skin will swell and it will turn a red colour. The heart will also be affected by beating fast and raising blood pressure. Some people carry an EpiPen with them. There are 2 types of peanut allergy. One is airborne, which is very, very severe, and 2 is ingestion for eating, also severe. Now we will talk about celiac disease. It is estimated that in Ireland, 0.5% to 1% of the population is affected. Avoidance is the only treatment. It can be found in wheat, rye, and barley. Another really important allergy to be aware of is a shellfish allergy. It is extremely serious, and in this event, a manager must deal with this type of allergy inquiry. This type of allergy could cause immediate death to the sufferer. Food allergy labelling. There are 14 allergens recognized by EU law which needs to be labelled on menus and food packaging. We use an allergen matrix system. Written after every dish are the allergens which appear in each dish. The matrix appears at the end of the dish or of the menu. So as you can see here, allergens are shortened to 2 letters, and at the bottom of the menu explains what the letters stand for. This is the index. The 14 EU food allergens are gluten, peanuts, tree nuts, celery, mustard, eggs, milk, sesame, fish, crustaceans, mollusks, soya, sulfites, and lupin. Allergens are found in these food types. Gluten can be found in wheat, rye, barley, oats, hidden in sausages, burgers, and can also be found in certain types of bread. Crustaceans are shellfish, example crab, prawns, and langoustines. Eggs can be found in cakes, bread, pasta, and burgers. Fish, such as sea bass, salmon, anchovies, they can be found in some soups and sauces. Peanuts, which are classified as monkey nuts or ground nuts, can be found in breakfast cereals, cakes, and biscuits. Soya beans can be found in soya milk, tofu, resined oil, or pastry. Lactose intolerance can be found in any dairy products, butter, yogurt, cheese. Tree nuts are almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, cashews, and more. Celery can be found in soups, stocks, gravy, and sauces. Mustard and mustard seeds can be found in marinades, curries, soup, and salad dressings. Sesame seeds can be found in oils, tahini, breads, and hummus. Sulfur dioxide and sulfites found in wine and soft drinks. Lupin can be found in breads, pasta, and batter. Mollusks are classified as mussels, clams, oysters, scallops, and more. Clear communication is vital. It lets the guests know that you are aware of the allergy and encourages them to ask questions. Allergens must be clearly highlighted on the menu. Best practice in business. A business must have a system in place to handle requests and give advice. Staff should receive basic training. It is a good idea to nominate an expert member of staff, for example, duty managers and chefs. You are required to point out the allergens index system on the menu and inform the management. If you are unsure, do not guess. But what if the worst happens? You need to call 999 or 112. You need to get a first aider who is working on site. You need to reassure the guest that you are getting some help. We will send you now a questionnaire which you need to fill out just to demonstrate your understanding of the food allergens training here in the hotel.